leading up to that. And what it boils down to is I just had enough of having to cover for mainly Caeden Ooten, but covering for the whole group as an individual and holding the whole thing together. Both of these guys are young. I'm a little bit more experienced than they are, and I don't think they realize some of the things that they have caused for themselves in the past. That man right there is still your YouTube champion because for 2 weeks in a row, I helped him defeat his opponents.
The original kid, born again Christian Garrett, on commentary tonight with me. This is episode 683, Pick Your Poison Part 2. A week. This is our last stop before spring spectacular.
But one thing I don't want to take away from these two individuals is the growth that they've had over the past year. I may have separated myself from the house as well as these two individuals have as well, but the individual growth between all three of us has been spectacular to see, especially Caeden Ooten in the last year. He has really stepped up as an individual in the ring who shows a lot of power and a lot of force, and as well as Ozzy, as we're seeing right now.
The brutality is like none other. Oh, my goodness. Right across the hardest part of the ring post. Ooten maybe busted open. Ooten known for those right hands. Ozzy shows that strength and that power, that size, able to use it so well.
Oh.
Right into the barricade. Ooten is down. This super aggressive, this new version, if you will, of Double Aught, the man of the house, doing damage here tonight. I have to ask you, have you heard anything from Harley? We have not seen hide nor hair of Harley.
I have not heard anything from Harley. When I left the house, I left all three of those people behind.
Did you change your number? Is that what it was?
Yeah, well, no, not that these guys ever had my number. More or less I had theirs the whole time because of my experience. I constantly look to the future and plan and progress, and this knee injury, it's obviously one of those things I didn't plan, but it's a bump in the road, and eventually when the time comes I will be back, and we will finish what we have started here.
You see Sleazy C is on Double Aught, the man of the house, being thrown around the ring. Right hand. Ozzy just ate that. Ozzy right here in front of us. Clubbing flows. And again. Sleazy C talking junk, jawing with born again Christian Garrett, the injured born again Christian Garrett, just grabbing him by the shirt and throwing him into the ring post.
You see, Wicked, this is one of those things that I was talking about. They've grown a lot in the past year, but that right there could have very well cost him the match, keeping his focus on me instead of his opponent.
Never take your eyes off the prize, as Matthias and I say all the time. Luckily, it has not hurt him thus far. So Ozzy, come on, those right hands. You can hear him all the way over here. Sleazy C is in control. The house fell, and now Sleazy C climbing to the top of the mountain. This is why he is the YouTube champion. Ozzy able to stand up. What do those right hands feel like? I have to ask you.
You know, I've never been on a receiving end of those, but I've seen many opponents on the receiving end of those. I've seen him put many opponents down with those fists and elbows.
You guys were a successful tag team, and now Sleazy C struck out on his own, has struck gold. Sleazy C choking the man of the house, Double Aught Ozzy Owens. Ozzy pulling himself up, going right back to the choke. utilizing that 5 count. Ozzy in the corner. Kick to the stomach. Followed up by right hand right across the lip. You were there when Ozzy broke his nose the first, second, third, and fourth time. What was that like? Was he able to turn it up a notch? Did he confide in you at all about that?
You know, I think that was honestly a turning point in his career because I think it kind of woke him up in a sense. The first time that he had his nose broke, it was one of those things that just motivated him. Ozzy is one of those that when he is injured, it motivates him to be an even more of a beast than he already is.
That suplex slam. Ooten's been utilizing the hell out of that. Unsuccessful in that attempt. Ozzy reaching for anything he can, able to pop back up, get his shoulders off the mat. What was the mentality leading into that tag team match for the titles, which you guys won and were able to keep for a little bit? What was the training like? Are you going to be able to come back from that European uppercut, taking Sleazy C down?
And the mentality behind that was just be aggressive, go in, don't let them get up on us because we knew as soon as they got up on us they'd have the upper hand. So we had to cut that upper hand out, and I think that's what needs to be a strategy in this match.
What was the main thing that Cameron Keith taught you? Is Ozzy not able to pick up Sleazy C quite yet? Drops him straight down.
Cameron always taught us to be aggressive and always look towards the future. You know, always study our opponents and know what's coming next. Don't just rely on what could be false information, but know what's coming next and take advantage of that.
That reverse pile driver light maneuver by Ozzy Owens, both men down. Ozzy has to keep the mentality. He has to keep his game plan. If he gets too aggressive, it could come back to bite him in the ass. Sleazy C is the champ, does have the champion's advantage in this matchup. Ozzy may not be able to stand up. Went for that for the third time. Third time was a charm. And what's going on?
Who am I? Should I forgive or just forget? There is no safe place. I'm supposed to always win.
And just like that, this match is back. The old soccer injury by Sleazy C. Ozzy, the ref didn't see it forward. Behind his back, loaded gun complex. Hook of the leg and a 3 count. Ozzy Owens still champion.
What exactly was that? We've seen these videos for the past, 3 weeks now. What could that be leading to?
I don't know. I haven't seen them.